Hi everybody, welcome back to Yes and Anywhere Screen Share. Lindsay here. For today's video, if you have a piece of paper and some markers or colored pencils or even just a plain pencil, I want you to go grab those. If you don't have those things handy, that's fine. You can do the activity without them, but if you do, go ahead and grab them. So just a blank piece of paper and something to draw with. It can be colored or just a regular pen or pencil. And then you put those to the side. We're gonna grab them in a little bit. We're gonna warm up today by playing a game called Yes, Let's. And the only rule to this game is that whatever activity is suggested, you have to say yes to it. And we're gonna imagine that we're doing that activity. So if I say, let's go ice skating, you're gonna respond, yes, let's, and you're always gonna say yes. Whatever it is, even if you don't like doing it in real life, we're gonna agree to do it and we're gonna imagine that we're doing it together. And then we're gonna go ice skating. Let's try it. Let's go ice skating. You say, yes, let's. And we're gonna go ice skating, right? So just right in your room, right in your space, imagine that you're on an ice skating rink. Make sense? Let's try a few more. Let's climb a tree. And your answer is yes, let's. And we're gonna climb up this tree. See how high you can climb up the tree? Let's play basketball. Get out your basketball. And let's shoot a basket. 1, 2, 3. Oh man, I missed. Did you make your shot? Let's make snow angels. I don't know why it's really cold here today for some reason. So lay down on your floor. And make some snow angels. Awesome. Let's bake a cake. I love cake. So let's get all of our ingredients ready on the table. Put in some eggs and some sugar and some milk. And let's mix it all up. And let's pour it in our cake pan. And we gotta put it in the oven. And while we're waiting for our cake to bake, let's watch TV. Let's relax a little bit. Get out your remote. Pick your favorite channel. Oh, ding, 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 ding. All right, let's take our cake out of the oven. And let's put some frosting on it if you like frosting. And let's put some sprinkles on it if you like sprinkles. And let's cut a slice. And let's taste it, see how it came out. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Tastes pretty good to me. What do you think? All right, let's put that cake away. Let's go swimming. Can you swim around your room? Try some different strokes. Can you do the backstroke? Can you do the butterfly? Let's jump off the diving board. 1, 2, 3. Let's fly a kite. Get your kite out. Oh, it's pretty windy here. Don't let go. Whew. All right, let's reel that kite back in. And let's draw with sidewalk chalk. Get out your sidewalk chalk. Nice. Let's have a dance party. Think about what song you're hearing in your head. What's your favorite song? We're having this dance party too. Whew, I'm tired. Let's take a nap. Let's pick back up and stretch. Let's stretch over to the side. And over to the other side. And let's wake ourselves up by tapping all the way down our bodies. And use of a little brush, just wake everything up. You're ready to go. And let's shake it out. Shake out your head and your shoulders and your arms, your belly, and your hips and your knees, and give everything a little shake. Whew. All right, I think we're ready to go. So I don't know if you guys remember that party that we got invited to the other day, but the people who own the castle turned out to be pretty cool. We spent some time talking, and they were telling me about something that happened to them that they need some help with. And I said that I thought that we could help them out. There is a really special magic crystal that has gone missing from the castle. And I was saying that I think that we could probably help them find it. You guys think we can help? But before we go, there's a map, right? So they gave me a map, and we're gonna try to follow it and see if we can find where the crystal got taken to. But before we go, I wanna practice following some of these paths on the map, because some of them are pretty crazy. Yeah, so there's all different kinds of pathways that we might need to follow. So I drew some out, and we're gonna practice following them in our spaces. And then you guys will get a chance to draw a few, and we can try those out too. So some of the easiest ones are straight pathways, right? So a straight pathway has different straight lines, right? So it might turn, but even when it turns, it's still going in a straight line. So I want you to look at this pathway, and I want you to see if you could follow this line with your body. So let's do it first in place. So I want you to put some paint back on your hands, kind of like we did yesterday. And then see if you can draw this pathway in the air with your paint. Ready? Can you paint it right in your space, in the air in front of you? Great. Now, can you paint it on the floor with your feet? So I'm gonna look down, and I'm gonna draw this line with my feet on the floor and follow this pathway like it's a map, right? So I can hold that in front of me and follow where it's going. So I'm gonna go this way, and then turn, and go this way, and then turn, and go forward again. Yeah, I'm gonna show it to you so you can try it again in your space, in your room. Awesome, and then the next one is a little bit harder, because it's a curvy pathway. So it curves and curly-cues all over the place. So let's try it with our hands first. So get your paint back out. You could even just do it with one finger. And see if you can draw this pathway in the air in front of you. You can draw all the different curves. And then imagine that you've got that same paint on your feet, and you're gonna draw the pathway on the floor. So I'm gonna do it once, and then I'm gonna show you the pathway so you can try it. So I'm holding it in front of me, and I'm gonna try to follow. Just curve around, little loop-de-loop, and then it curves this way, and then it curves this way, and then there's a little tail at the end. Whew. Okay, you ready? So take a look at it and see if you can follow it on the floor in your room with your feet. Awesome. All right, the last one that I have that might show up is a zigzag pathway. So zigzags go back and forth, kind of like this, right? So let's put some different color paint on our hands, and you try it with your hand or your fingers, and just zigzag it back and forth. And then let's try it on the floor. So same thing, I'm gonna try it and show you, and then I'll hold the drawing up so you can try it. So we go here, and when I do my zigzag, it's a pretty sharp turn, right? It's not smooth like the curvy one. And then last one. All right, you ready to try? So pick which side you want to start with and see if you can follow the zigzag, walking through your space. Awesome. So then I want to have us try a few more. So if you have a piece of paper and some pens or markers or colored pencils, we're going to draw some pathways together. Yeah, so if you don't, then you can just follow mine. But I want you to take your piece of paper and take one of your markers or pens and draw your own straight line. So this was the straight line we did before. I'm going to draw a different straight line, and you can draw your own kind of straight line. You're gonna have turns, but remember the turns still have to then go to a straight line. Or, I'm just gonna do a really simple one. There's my straight line, right? Super easy. Then, below that, I'm gonna draw a curvy line. So I'm gonna change colors so you can see the different ones, but you can use the same color or you can change. So I'm gonna draw a different curvy line than I did before. You can draw any kind of curvy line that you want. All right, here's my curvy line. So it's kind of like a spiral, a little curly Q, and then it goes out. Draw your curvy line, and then the last one we're gonna draw is a zigzag line. I'm gonna draw a new zigzag line, my own zigzag line. And you can draw your own. All right, here's my zigzag line. It's a little hard to see. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is wherever I drew these on my paper, I'm gonna connect them. So I'm gonna pick one of my colors and I'm gonna connect the lines together so that it's one crazy long line. And you can connect them however you want, right? You can connect them with a straight line or a zigzag or any way you want. All right, so here's my full connected map. And then I want you to take your drawing, or I'm gonna hold mine up so you can follow mine if you didn't get to draw one. And we're gonna do just what we did with those three before. We're gonna draw it with our finger, and then we're gonna try to follow it like it was a map on the floor in our room. So I'm holding mine up, or you're gonna look at yours and try to follow it with your hand or your finger. Follow your line. My little curly Q. And then follow my zigzag. Great. And then I'm gonna take my drawing like a map and follow it from beginning to end through my space. You choose which end is the beginning and which is the end. So I'm gonna do my green straight line as the beginning. Yeah, here we go, try it out. Follow your drawing, or you can try to follow mine. Curly Q. Whew, a little dizzy there. And then my zigzag to end. But maybe you started at the zigzag end, right? Yours might be different. So here's my drawing if you need to follow that one, or you're following yours. It's a little hard to see that pink zigzag. Awesome. All right, I think we're ready. I think we know how to follow all these different pathways, and we already practiced a bunch of activities, so whatever comes up on this quest, I think we're ready for it. All right, I think we're ready to see if we can find this crystal. So I'm gonna get out the map that my friends at the castle gave me, and I'm gonna put it up on the screen so you guys can see it, and we're gonna try to see if we can find this crystal. All right, so here's the map, and you can see up in the top corner is the castle. So that's where we're starting. So Rafi's here to help us out. He's gonna go on a quest with us. We're really glad he's here because he's really good at following directions and really good at just like whatever we might run into. So I want you to decide where in your room the castle is. So where is the starting point of the map in your space, in your room? So pick a corner, right? It starts in the corner. And then let's see what the first part of the path looks like. Oh good, it's a nice easy one. So the first part is just a straight line. We already practiced that, so let's follow our straight pathway. And then in the middle of the straight line, there's a huge mountain. Okay, good thing we practiced climbing trees earlier. What do you think? Can we climb all the way up to the top of this mountain? Oh, good, show me. Climbing all the way up to the top, as high as you could possibly go. And then we gotta get down the other side. Be really careful, don't slip. Whew. Whoa. Oh, okay. And then it looks like there's a little bit more of this straight pathway. So let's keep following. Oh, and now we're in a really dark forest. I think it's really hard to see. Look how dense the trees are. So can you walk really carefully through the forest? Use your hands to feel where you're going. Take really careful steps and just keep your ears open because I don't know what could be in this forest. Let's be ready. Let's be really watchful. Whew, okay, I think we made it out the other side. Let's see what the next part of the path looks like. Ooh, okay, this next part is curvy. So remember when we followed our curvy pathway. So follow this curvy pathway through your room. But what is that in the middle of the pathway? I think there's some bees in this path. Ah, let me hear your buzzing sounds. And then let me see you swat those bees off. Keep them out of here. Zzz, make sure you don't get stung. And can we run really fast through the rest of the pathway to make sure that they don't get us? Oh, good job. Okay, I think we made it to the next thing. Let's see what's next on our map. Ooh, there's a really big waterfall. Okay, I think we can get down it. So let's get ready. We practiced swimming earlier. To slide carefully down this waterfall and then swim out of the river at the end. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, down. Ah! And can you swim out of the river on the other side? Whew. Nice. Okay, we got through that one. Let's see what's next. Okay, now we got another straight pathway, but this one's got some turns in it. So make sure we stay on the path, because I don't know what could be on the side. Great. And what's next? Oh, there's a really dark cave. I think we have to go all the way through it to keep going on the path. So again, just be really careful. Maybe just duck down low. There might be some water and some mud. Make sure you don't get stuck down. Whew, okay. All right, let's see what's next. Ooh, now we got a zigzag pathway. So you follow the zigzag pathway through your space. Good, back and forth. All right, let's see what's at the end of the zigzag pathway. Oh my gosh. It's that witch, she's back again. I think we better just run as fast as we can to get away from her. Ready? Get out of here. Oh, oh, she's right behind you. Oh, okay, I think we lost her. But now we gotta follow this curvy, curly-Q pathway. I think we're almost at the end though. Try not to get dizzy. And our last part of the map, I think we're at the end. So here should be the magic crystal somewhere. I see it. Do you see it? But there's something guarding it. It looks like a dragon. So I think we gotta be ready to fight this dragon off and steal the crystal before we go into his lair. So can you practice 3 moves to fight this dragon off? 3 shapes. And then we're gonna grab the crystal and run. Ready? Let's try it together. Shape number 1. Shape number 2. Shape number 3. Okay, I think we're ready. So we're gonna do those 3 shapes one more time, and then we're gonna grab the crystal, and we're gonna run as fast as we can. All right, here we go. Rafi's ready. Are you ready? All right, go into the dragon's lair. And shape number 1, fight him off. Ooh, he's breathing fire. Shape number 2. Shape number 3. Oh, he jumped out of the way. Okay, grab the crystal and run. Whew. Thank you guys so much for helping out with that. That was crazy. I don't think we could have gotten through all of that without you and without Rafi. So I'm gonna bring the crystal back to my friends at the castle, and they're gonna be so glad to get it back. So thanks again for all of your help today. We will see you guys back tomorrow.